Right, I think I'm live. I think I've done it perfectly okay this time, and you're not going to have a black screen at the start, so let's hope so anyway. So, List 5 Live. Originally, I was going to do this every day, and then I kind of realised that's crazy talk. And now every week, and this morning, I woke up and I really didn't want to do this. And that's good in a way because the fact that I'm doing this is making me list 5 or do some work. I'd had a lot of sales over the weekend, over the past week actually, and I did a video saying how I just scraped over 3k turnover, and I was like, yes, result. And this morning, it's dipped down under 3k. That was pretty much expected. And I had loads and loads of things to package. I had about 20 things to package outstanding. Haven't all got to be sent today. So I kind of spent all last night doing that. And that took a long time. And I haven't done everything. Still got about 5 or 6 things to do, but they don't have to be sent till Wednesday. I've kind of filled up the granny trolley. That's complete, and it's kind of overflowing a little bit. And there's a great big banana box on top of that. So I'm going to be trundling off to first Hermes and then on to the post office at about 2 o'clock. So I'm going to go for an hour. That's all I'm going to do, just do an hour today. I've got 5 things. I haven't photographed any. Really, I think what I'm going to be doing is just kind of looking them up and drafting them without the photos. I don't think I'll do the photos. So just to show you what I've got, nothing that exciting. Well, a couple of things that are quite exciting that are down there, which I can't really show you because they're electrical. But the first I've got two. My webcam's awful. Sorry, it's just one with the laptop. Hi Tom, how you doing? Yeah, all go on the Ujma flips. Let me know via Insta. All up for that. That sounds brilliant. So yeah, you may be interested, Tom, in this blankie. Ideal for the young boy about town. It's one of these like chewy ones, and it's unused, thank God, because if you imagine selling that with teeth marks. So I probably won't sell it as new, but I'll say it's unused in the title. So I got that. Look at the price of that. It's probably like a 5 or something ridiculous. Another blankie, Bambino blankie. So I'm going to look that up. I'm only on for an hour. Yeah, I've had a good weekend actually. Like I was saying, I just sneaked over 3k for the month, and then woke up this morning, it's just sneaked under again, turnover wise. But I had about 20 things to pack, so I've got a granny full of stuff like nightmare. But I really didn't want to do this morning. But yeah, it is good that I kind of like get on with drafting and listing some stuff. I've got this. I don't know if there's any value of that at all. It's like a PlayStation demo disc. Demo disc 1, I think. So going to look up the price of that. Got no idea. It's been kicking around for about a year and a bit. So there's those 3 things, and then I've got a couple of Panasonic units that I picked up last week. So one is looks like a DVD HDD, yeah, HDD DVD. That's an EX769, and I've got a Combi VCR DVD, and it's an EZ49V, and I've got a sneaking suspicion that the one I sold had just sold for 180. Let's have a look at my orders. I think that was a 48V. I'll tell you, I'll never forget when we took away the dummy from our eldest. I don't know how old he was, probably 2 and a bit or 3 or something like that. And it was a complete nightmare. Like he was beside himself. Z, do you want one of these? On those late nights on stream to America, it's just something just to keep you going. Ideal purchase. Yeah, EZ. I've got an EZ. I've got a cough as well. I had a cold about a month ago, and it seems like It takes me ages to get rid of a cough. Yeah, I sold an EZ48V for with some videotapes for 180, and I got EZ49V. So that's looking all right. So I'll do a bit of research on that. When I looked in the shop, I thought it was pretty good. So we'll see how we go with that. So I'm going to crack on. I'm only on for an hour. I've got a cup of coffee. I've got a fruit club. And I'm all set. So yeah, let's get to work. Oh my God. Well, let's eat some club first. Right then, let's have a look at this. Cheeky Chompers Blanky. Okay. Were you up late, Z, or did you manage to get to bed at a reasonable time? All right, Goimus, how you doing? Monday morning. I'm on it. I don't want to be on it, but I'm on it. Cheeky Chomper. Right, nothing there. Oh, here we go. Cheeky Chompers. Yeah, that looks similar. £8.99. Hi, Leanne, how you doing? Are you watching in your car? Wow, amazing. So I'm just looking up. I've got 5 things I'm just looking up, and I've also got some Thomas. I've got like a shoebox full of Thomas stuff, which I'll look into. We'll see how we go. Right, so first one, Cheeky Chompers. Like I say, I'm just going to draft this up. Looks like one has sold for £8.99. So I'm just going to sell one like this. Blanky teaser. Let's see, was theirs new? No, it's pre-owned. So look at their listing. Very good, clean condition. Not eaten by the dog. Yeah, I was really like, oh, do I have to do this 5 live? But that is good. And the one thing I've been doing, I've just got fruit club crumb everywhere. The one thing about doing the YouTube is it really has made me more consistent with my work. I mean, it's lovely to talk to people, obviously, but I feel like I need to do something every day. Otherwise, I do my 10-minute clip in the evening or whenever. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, I've just been watching, I don't know, Kasuniasik or something. So it is making me work consistently. Even though it might be a small amount every day, that small amount, it all builds up, you know. The power of gradualness. Okay. Cheeky Chompers blanket. What colour's that? Pink? Oh, you can't see because my camera's so rubbish. It's kind of like a purpley pink. Oh my God, white pink. White pink. Hippo. Blanky teaser. my custom label, I always put the original date I listed it. And my plan, I've got a master plan, which I will divulge at some point. And it's all to do with not having anything longer than 3 months, but having a routine every month to kind of move it into a different category. So in short, you do a month and it's like new in and stays at the same price. Then after a month, it goes in like one of my shop categories where it will go on a 10% sale. And if another month goes past and it hasn't sold at the start of the month, I'll move everything from that category into a category that has a 20% sale. And if it doesn't sell after that, then I'll relist it, but cut the price by 10%, and it will go at that price for a month, then 10% sale, and 20%. And the plan is I'll do that for like 3 lots of that, so that will cover like 9 months. And if it doesn't sell after that, then it goes into auction. So I will do a video about that. Right, so yeah, my custom label is normally my original date it went on eBay. It's a good idea sometimes to put the price in there as well. So I hope you're all having a good Monday. I don't know if you're listening along or not. But yeah, like I say, this is making me do work. It's a horrible thing you have to do is work, but it has to be done. And I hope everyone can hear okay. I've been having lots of trouble with my mic, but I don't know whether it's only on my gaming PC or I'm plugged into my laptop at the moment. I was getting this tiny little kind of almost inconsequential sound, and I changed loads of things to try and make it better, and I ended up getting rid of all my sound altogether, which was brilliant. But there you go. Hi, just in time. How you doing? Yeah, funnily enough, we've got a load of Thomas stuff, which is our kids' old Thomas stuff, which we're putting on Facebook, I think, because we tend to sell our own personal stuff on Facebook. I have thought about maybe listing some of my kind of like eBay stock. This camera's terrible. It doesn't help that I'm like a cue ball as well. Like I even need to get a tan or grow some hair. So look at that. Yeah, for kind of like bigger stuff, like bumbo seats and things like that. Or I've picked up some bumbo seats, but I tend to do them via eBay. The other thing as well is I don't know how you would record it, like for eBay and Amazon. I just download the spreadsheets and they're my sales. But yeah, you're doing postcards. That's like Ken Chapman. That is doing postcards. That's like an ideal business plan. It's like 10,000 items in a few shoe boxes. Be brilliant if they sell, and I suppose they do sell eventually. But Ken's got like 20 billion squillion listings, isn't he? Yeah. When I was packing that video, I was thinking, yeah, small stuff under like a shoebox size that can just go in a bubble bag, like the stuff Z does, all that RC stuff. Must be great for packing. Shove it in, and that's it. Oh, cool. Oh, looks good. Oh, no, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to buy one of those like the standard webcam, because I haven't got a webcam for my gaming PC. So it'd be good to get one for that rather than rely on this. Like this laptop's about 5 years old. It's a great laptop though. You can actually play Fortnite on it. Yeah, I bought. I picked up loads of those GPO postcards, which are the stamps, and I got 2 shoe boxes of them, and I think they were like 40 quid. And I thought, oh, brilliant. And I was originally thinking about selling them individually, but looking into it, they're not actually worth that much. I ended up selling them as a whole bundle. I think I sold them for about 70 quid. But I always worry stuff like that because it's like collectors, whether, you know, I looked at it and they were like in fine condition, but whether like there'd be one with a tiny little nick on it that you'd get some collector going on about. But yeah, it's all right in the end. Right, there we go. That's the first one done. saved as draft. I'm going to do the photos like later when I'm off stream. But one down, one draft. Right, what we've got here? Let's do this. Let's do this other blankie, Bambino. I think Liz picked these up. I just always these are always 50p in charity shops, so like well worth it. Bambino blankie. Okay, nothing on current items. Nothing there. Bambino. Let's try comforter. There we go. Pre-owned. Somebody's trying to sell one for $14.95. Blankies can go anywhere between sort of 10 and normally £20. Bambino, $12.99. Okay, so someone's trying to sell the exact same one. Oh, $14.95 and free postage. So I would think what I'll do is my postage is included, so I'm going to pretty much match the price. So $14.95 minus $3.50, $11.95, $11.45. Let's call it $10.99. $10.99 in postage. It is so good just doing a little bit every day. 20 items going out. Are they big items or are they kind of manageable stuff? Excellent condition, of course. Brand Bambino. I'm a real one for making sure these specifics are in now. I used to just kind of like, oh yeah, whatever. But it's well worth taking the time just to make sure it's filled in as much as you can from the word go. Only do it once. What am I doing now? Oh, nice one. Yeah, cardboard boxes. I've started going to garden centres. They're really, really good because you get like that thicker boxes as well. It's good to go on a Friday afternoon because they'll be putting stuff out ready for the weekend. Yeah, like Wood, I don't know if you know Woodcote near Measy. That's a big garden centre. Yeah, I heard you mention your Amazon stuff. I mean, I was a bit surprised at that because you hardly do any Amazon anyway. So it made me think I better check mine. I'm a little bit worried with Amazon. A load of my stock that was FBM, they'd suddenly switched to you can only do it FBA only. And it wasn't all of it because I've still got a little bit of FBM. But it was a real pain because I had I've got this board game which is like something like the rank's about 500k and anything over about 150, 200k I won't send up. And it was a good price for it, but so I didn't want to FBA it. And I thought I had FBM it, and it wouldn't let me. It just said FBA only. So it's like, what are you doing? And the price on eBay, like, I was hoping to get like 50, 60 quid on Amazon, and the price on eBay is maybe about 20. So it's kind of one of those where it's just hanging around going, well, what do I do with this? You know, it's, it's not listed anywhere at the moment. It's, yeah, one of them. Right, what am I doing? The good thing about doing these two plushes together is obviously the item specifics are the same. So recommended age range from birth. I don't know. When can you give a child a blankie from birth? I think so. Up to 6 months. Okay. So I've just done a cell similar on someone else's thing. I'll copy the title into my description. I'll just copy the condition description is excellent condition, so I'll just copy that as well. There's nothing more to it. 1099 plus 350, so that'll be 1350, 1449. $14.49 is promoted. Yeah, here we go. I've undercut him by 50p or something. So that's that one done. Just got to put the photos. Right, let's check out this PlayStation demo disc. It's got I'm terrible with video games. Crash Bandicoot, that's who he is. It's got Crash on it. So I think this is I think there's a number of user demo discs you can get. Let's have a look at the price of this. PS1 user demo disc. Okay, someone's trying to sell it for $3.95 free postage. Buy it now. Hardly seems worth it. One sold for $4.95. Okay. Okay. Someone's put PlayStation 1 registered users demo PS1 disc tested free postage too. Okay, I'll just put it on for $4.99. Actually, I don't normally do free postage, so I've kind of really gone away from that. So I'm going to stick this on at $3.99 and just apply my usual postage template, my postage rule or whatever it is. But change it from $3.49 to 99p. Right, somewhere to what's that called? A cover? Sleeve? Somewhere to sleeve. Right, did look a bit kind of light scratches to the disc. I've tested it though, so it does work. So let's put tested and working. Light, wear to sleeve and disc. Photos due later. Bom bom bom. Copy that. Stuff like this, I wonder whether it's worth promoting. I've done like promotions 1% for everything as a kind of like standard thing I do. But I do wonder whether it's only really useful when you're jostling to get noticed. So if you're, I don't know, if you're, if there's something, if you're selling iPhone covers or something, something like that, where there's lots of sellers rather than some kind of unique kind of item. But I don't know. I do it as 1% anyways. I mean, I'm hoping it will just give us a small kind of general boost. Okay, $3.99 plus 99p postage. And again, another easy one to photograph. So that's 3 down, half an hour gone. Well, that's not too bad. Right, let's have a look at these Panasonics. Yeah, I was so lucky with these. They were in the British Heart Foundation furniture shop. And I've been in that shop like loads over the last 3 years. Yeah, promotions. I'm not convinced, but like I say, 1%. I'm okay with really. But when I have something really kind of expensive and unique, I won't bother with it. So, but yeah, I've been in this shop like at least 2 or 3 times a week for the last 3 years, and never bought anything. And then I got 4 things within the space of a week. So I think it just goes to show that, like, if you're walking past, I was trying to think about. I was talking to Pete Ray about this, and basically, if you go to a boot fair, you can be like 95% sure that you're going to get something, and come home and be happy with a boot full of stuff. Yeah, maybe just in time. Might do a little bit of experimentation, but with a charity shop, and definitely with certain charity shops like this furniture one I was going to, I know I could go in there 100 times and 99 times I wouldn't see anything. But it's that one time, which was me last week, and I've probably got, well, hundreds of pounds worth of profit there, so that's good. But saying that, it's not worth driving. Like a few weeks ago, I drove 40 miles to try out some new charity shops, and that isn't worth it. If you know that like one time in 50 you might get something, why would you drive 40 miles? Only I'd only do that for the local area if I'm kind of down posting something. So yeah, I'm slowly learning. Right, here we go, DMR EX769. And what I always find with eBay, when you look at these, there's a couple at the top, price-wise, which are huge, and they kind of look like professional, it's a stock picture. It says refurbished. It looks all very professional. So the highest one I got here is 169. It's DMR 169, 12 months warranty, AK Electronics. And then you get a real person selling it, and it's 70 quid. So I normally go for the real person. I wouldn't give them a penny. No, I don't like giving them a penny either. Okay, so these range from anything from 40 quid, but that looks like they haven't got the remote. 150 quid with remote, 50, 60, quite a few 60s. Got 69 with free postage. So the most expensive one is 69 free postage, and they've got all the SCART wires. And I don't normally chuck in the SCART wires because I kind of think it's the sort of thing people have got. I'll try and sell it. I'll try and match that price, 69 plus £6.95 for postage, knowing that it will go into, go through that routine of going into a 10% sale. So that will go down to, in the second month, that will go down to 63. So I'll go for 69.95. Yeah, one of these units, I think that one was 25, and the other one, which was the combi, was 15. Which is going to hopefully cost get the most money. So there you go. I really don't know what their price is. Oh, hi, Double Karma. Thanks for subbing the other day. I think you were a recent sub, so good to see you. So just to explain what this is, every Monday morning, and this is only like the second Monday I've done it, I try and list 5 live. So come here with like 5 things ready to go on. And I said earlier I didn't really feel like doing it today because I've got loads of other stuff to do, but it's kind of like to get you going with work. So I don't know whether people are just watching or whether they're listing along. If you are listing, let me know what you're listing. But it's just to try and get a start to the day. On my channel, I know you've only just subbed, but like there's a kind of mantra of every day list 5, tidy up, and do your outstanding packaging. And I just I don't do this every day, but I know I should do it every day. And if I did, it would be probably be a lot easier. And I'm not saying that's the minimum. I'm not saying that's what you should do and that's it. I'm sort of saying if you do if you do that as a basis, like, if you can get to 1 o'clock and have a bit of lunch and go, oh, actually, I've listed 5 things and I'm fairly tidy and I'm packaged up, then obviously you can build on that. Because I know you can list, if you really put your mind to it, you can list 100 items in a day if you want. But what I was tending to do was I'd go like 3 or 4 days without doing anything, not listing, and then list 30 or 40 things, and then kind of not do anything, and then do all my packaging, and so to try and keep that gradual thing every day. And I'm not that good at it. I had 20 things I had to package up yesterday, and if I had packaged them up, it wouldn't have been there. But it's just when I look at my eBay sales graph, it's like it's like that. It's like the Himalayas or something, up and down, up and down. And I've been doing these videos for a month, and it has got more consistent on the sales. So it's interesting. Watching and listening at the same time. Multitasking, I can't do that. Whenever I watch someone else, I just get involved in the chat. So it's a weird balance, and doing these is a weird balance as well between trying to keep an eye on what's going on there. And I might actually try and. Oh, there we go. Nick did this yesterday. You can show comments. So yeah, look at that. There we go. That's something I've learnt watching Nick yesterday. So in the description for something like that DVD HDD player, I'll always sort of say tested and working, excellent condition, includes power lead, instructions and remote, does not include TV cables. Just to make it clear. Okay, so I've got a test. Oh, almost put $6.99. That'd be a bit of a pickup for someone. Okay, I'll take it off. Look, so clever, amazing. My postage policies, I kind of have. I've got 2 main ones I use now. I did have 4 when I was doing 3, but my 2 main ones are small parcel postage paid. So for UK, that's £3.49. For Europe, that's a tenner, and for rest of the world, that's 20 quid. And if I get asked, I will change it. But if I don't, I won't normally. So I've just had a scarf I've had to send to Russia, I think, and I think it was about like 3 or 4 quid to send it, and it cost. They paid a tenner, but. And then my medium parcel, which is anything over 2K or anything bigger than small parcel size. What I have for that is what do I have? I Hermes it in the UK. So the price for that is $6.49, because I don't normally have anything over 10 kilograms. It's all in that 2 to 10 range. And for anything international, it's set to GSP. So that's how I have my postage set up. So for this DVD HDD, that's going in that if it's UK, it'll be Hermes £6.49. If it's rest of the world, it will be GSP, and I'll Hermes it up to the GSP centre. How are we doing for time? Yeah, 22. So yeah, I'll probably go on till around about 12ish. So I hope it's been a good start to the day for everyone. Why do they always ask you if it's like custom bundle for absolutely everything? I mean, are there loads of people doing crazy custom bundles? Okay, so that's dropped it up. Yeah, listing. It's definitely kind of like two main parts, isn't it? The photos being one, and the kind of research and the filling of stuff in. It's two halves. Right, let's check this one out. I'm hoping for a nice price on this combi. There's a new listing for 219. Wow. I love items like this, obviously, because of the money, but I kind of hate them as well. Now you see, one's been sold by BHF's shop for £98. Okay, there's lots by like a professional electronics company, it looks like, for 300 plus 400. Someone's selling one and they're saying it's brand new, which is hard to believe. And then it looks like the real people were coming in at around about 200, which is what I had the 48V on at, and ended up selling that for 180. So I think I'm going to go. Hello, Mr. Ray. 2000 AD, Judge Dredd, eh? 2000 AD. Oh, nice. Nice sale. There's always one missing, isn't there? I normally get that with Mr. Men books. Not quite the same as Judge Dredd. But I'll buy a bundle of Mr. Men books like those box sets, and, you know, number 23 is missing or something. And the number of times I've sort of said, can't we just take one? Because our boys have Mr. Men. Can't I just sort of, they wouldn't notice if I just, yes, they would. You can't nick a book from me, your own son. Well, I'm going to try. I tried 200 for this, but I'm going to want £10 postage. Because I've just, like I said, I've just sent that 48V, and I had £6.49 postage on it, but I insured it, which I would tend to do. I know it's Hermes, and people say it's impossible to claim off Hermes or very difficult, but anyway, with the insurance, it went from £6.50 to about double that. So I think I'll just whack £10 postage. Had 10 months, not done anything with. 3 weeks. Yeah, I've had stuff for like years, Pete. Years and years. Okay. Well, I'll draft this one up, and this is the item number 5. So the good thing about doing this live, even though I didn't want to do it, because I was like, oh my God, do I have to? It's 2 good things, really. One, that I'm actually getting on with some work, which is great. And secondly, because I've decided not to do, my 10-minute daily videos, I won't do one this evening. So I kind of haven't got to worry about that. So yeah, I love doing the YouTube, but it does introduce a new kind of thing to think about, as well. But like I say, the real plus point is it makes me work. So. Oh yeah, that'd be really good. Yeah, I was thinking about hitching, and thinking I wish I was going really, but like I say, I'm got stuff already booked in, so do loads of vids. So I want to see what's going on. Hi, Kath, how you doing? So yeah, I'm just copying loads of stuff from the one I've just done about the tested and working excellent condition, includes power lead instructions and remote, because it's exactly the same for this one. Region code. I've no idea. I'll have to look at the manual. It's either just like, I think we're region 2, or it'll be free, no region on it. So color black. Unit, what's all this mean? Unit quantity 1, unit type kilograms. It's such a lot of faff you have to do to get something listed. Pete, how many people are going to Hitchin? Is it about 80? I think it was about 80. You see, I'm doing this 49B now, and it's given me a suggested price of 60 quid and free postage. I don't think so. That is, that wouldn't be good. Have you got your train ticket yet, Pete? Have you booked it already? Woo woo, 76. So what's the 5 pin? Okay, it has been 2. The one I'm doing now is a VCR DVD combo, a Panasonic EZ49V, which is a nice pickup. Just finishing that off now. Had a Panasonic EX769, which was a DVD HDD. And then, so they're the chunky ones. And I did a couple of small ones to start, which were 2 blankies, which I don't know if you can see that. That's about 9 quid, I think, and this one was about 15 quid. And a £3, yours for £3, a PlayStation 1 demo disc. So there's the 5 items. I've just been drafting them because they're not photographed, because I was completely disorganised this morning having had to do like loads and loads of packing last night and this morning, and I've been forced to work, which is good for me actually. Start Monday the right way. So yeah, I'm going to promote that. I'll promote that EZ49V. £2 to promote it. Or only does it if it sells. £2.40 including VAT. Well, if it sells at £200, then I might be to pay that. But we will see. Your childhood, Pete? Well, I probably would have been about 30 when that was going on. But there you go. I'm an old git. Right, I'm going to quickly go through these Thomas. I know some of these. What's the make that is good? There are certain ones that and I've forgotten the maker. Got a load of Tomy ones here. Tomy. It's just kind of like dross that hangs around. And I've got this as well. And I picked this up out of like a 10p box. Now I know it's Thundercats, and I think it's Tigra, but I've done an image search on trying to find that figure, Google and whatever, and never seen that figure. So I don't know whether it's like worth a lot. I would doubt it, but I always hate it when I can't find it, and I don't want to put it in Facebook. It's kind of like, can anybody like do all my work for me and look this up? So I'm gonna have I'll have another go. See if we can find. So yeah, like this box. Honestly, it's been probably in the garage for 2 years. So about 2 years ago, I probably would have done about 100 Google searches on this and not found anything. But let's see if my luck's in. Made in. What's it? Got my eyesight sights going. I think it's got WBE and Wolf on the back. WBE and Wolf. Oh yeah, WBE and Wolf Thundercats came up in search. Tigra. Okay, images. You see, there's one very like it, but the arms are different. Got covered art. I'm just kind of thinking, oh, is it because I haven't seen it? Is it really, really rare? And I've not listed it because I've probably thought, oh, I don't want to give it away if it's really, really rare. But I kind of can't be bothered now. So I think I'll just list it. You can try too hard sometimes. Right, here we go. So that one's very similar. £3.50 plus £3.50 postage from Scunthorpe. Tigra Thundercats action figure. 2011. Date on it? There's no date on it. I feel like I'm looking at an antique or something, trying to find some sort of mark, and it's a blooming Thundercats figure. Yes, originated from China. This great craftsmanship on this. Well, I'll go stick it on for a £5. I'll see what happens. Okay. It seems to have brought up a weird version of eBay. See if I can get back to normal. So if I draft this up, I'm really getting ahead of myself, because this will be my 6th item, but they will be drafted. Okay, select myself, take out the date, Toys and games. I used to watch Thundercats. It was kind of, I was probably, I don't know, probably about 11 or 12. It was kind of just after, as I remember, it's just after He-Man, He-Man kind of era. I can remember things I got into. Well, I was really into Star Wars and Star Wars figures. So that was probably like late 70s, early 80s. And then after all the Star Wars figures, like the He-Man figures were the big thing. I never got He-Man figures, never bought one. And then after I used to watch it it was on ITV. I used to quite like watching it. Although it really used to annoy me that there was a little wizard character, which I think was called Orko or something. And he always, at the end of every He-Man episode of He-Man, it was kind of like, and the moral of the story, what did we learn today, children? And it was like, Jesus Christ, can't you just give us He-Man or give us Skeletor? Really, it was what I was watching it for. And then after that, and I think it would have been when I was kind of like at secondary school. It was Thundercats. Yeah, it was when I was at secondary school, because I remember there was at my school there were like boys going around going Chundercats instead of Thundercats and Chunder. So it's the sort of thing that you do at school, I guess, and find it very, very amusing. I used to do a similar thing with the A-Team. Like there were a bunch of people who used to go round and they'd call themselves the Z-Team, and playing the A-Team used to just involve pretending to drive around in a black van with a red stripe on, singing the theme tune, which I can remember doing that at primary school to Chips, if anyone remembers Chips, which was the Californian Highway Patrol. And me and a mate we must have been about like 9 years old, used to run around the playground like this, singing the theme to Chips, pretending we were Poncho and John, which were the characters in Chips. So there you go, I'm letting all the secrets out today. So, and you've got 10 people now know my deepest secrets about what I did at school. Convention, don't know what that means. Plastic material. AFA graded, no. Thundercats theme. Well, this is actually going to take me up to 12 o'clock, so I'm going to finish this one off, and then I think I'll call it a day. I think an hour's been quite good. I don't know what you guys think. just to sort of, it's all about just sort of making a start, really. They say, the first listing is the hardest. So I'm certainly glad I've done those 6 drafts. And like I say, I've got to get ready to go to the post office, so it's kind of ideal for me just to do that and get it done. I know I'm listing five a day. I can definitely recommend just doing that as the minimum, but I suppose everyone has their own way of working. $4.99. Save as draft. Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the best bit was Chitara, wasn't it? I mean, that was, you watched it for her, really. But the bit where he went thunder, cats, or whatever, did he have no, that was He-Man who had the sword. But he used to shout Thundercats, and you'd get the symbol on the screen. It'd be like, that was quite good. I'll have to watch it back. It probably, yeah, you do watch these things back, and it's like, oh my god, that's rubbish. But there you go. Right, guys, I am going to go now. It's 12 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed that hour of listing. Hope you all have a brilliant day. And I'll have to rack my brains to do a 10-minute video for tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for joining me. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.